Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite young men out there today. This guy is Mr. Positive. It's been 2 years since he's been on the Limo Guy show. Thanks again for coming back on, Fletcher. You don't know how much you do for the little old Limo Guy, and it's much greatly appreciated. So there are two things we want to talk about. The first thing is it's off season in football, so it's drag racing. He is on season, just came out of the winner's circle, NMCA, Bradenton, Florida, doing great things with Shawn Ayres, Gold Dust, new car. It's just going absolutely crazy with this guy. I know, by the way, he's a Super Bowl champion. So first off, first things first, let's talk about drag racing. Fletcher, tell us about the new car. The last time you were on, you had the blue Fox body. Yeah. Tell us about your new car.
Actually, it's a car that my brother ran when he was alive. It was a small block nitrous car, and I kept it that way for like a year, maybe a year and a half, and I switched it over to a turbo last year. We ran a limited drag radio class, and this year I decided I wanted to run, a series actually with it. That way I can have fun and, just go out and actually look forward to 6 or 7 races I can take this car to. So I just, decided to change the combination. Once I did that, I decided to go with a ProCharger, and we got ProCharger on board, as one of our sponsors this year. And they've been doing everything and working with us, and we've been working with them, and those guys are awesome over there.
And that's a really great place to start. Let's start with all of your sponsors.
You got to thank everybody, man. I think the biggest sponsor this year, one of them is ProCharger, the other one's the McFab Beadlocks. Tommy Kirk and those guys jumped on board, again, once they figured out that, I was trained up to the Cameo, wanted to run the series, Jack with all the Mazda injectors, Chance converters, Mark Missioner, VP Racing Fuels. Those guys keep the cars fueled up, and shout out to Jason for that, because those little things like that add up. And if anybody I'm forgetting, it's right now I'm just so excited right now, so I may be forgetting somebody, but thanks to all of those guys. I think the biggest thing is about today was we struggled all week. I've been next day in parts every day. We had a new car out, and we got it done. That was the most important part. I think the team that I put together this year is going to be a really good year for us.
Who's tuning for you again?
Nick Bruder. Bruder is always, he always on the keyboard, and you got Tim Turner, guy that's always helping. I got Jody Hadley this year. Sean's doing a great job. And one of the biggest helps with getting this new combos figured out was Steven with D-Race Vids. If you see my car, you normally see a guy with a camera in his body. He actually helps us out a lot. In-car camera, outside camera, and things like that, man, adds up when it comes to winning.
All right, what else should we be talking about drag racing wise? What else is important to you? Way to start off the season. Awesome deal. What are the goals? Where are you guys going to appear so people can link up with you?
The next race will be obviously NMCA. We'll be in Atlanta. We'll be there. Looking forward to running another race, part of the series there. And I told those guys that we're going to all 6 races. Okay. All 6 or 7. However many it is, we'll be there. 2 races as a team owner, I won't be there, but I know the guys I got, the team I got, will get it done.
Shawn Ayres driving, right?
Shawn is the man, yes. He's been doing a great job for me since I asked him to drive a car for me.
He's still driving, right? So he was driving the blue car.
He was driving the blue car. He went from 440s to 14s, 390s, 380s.
Awesome.
And he's done a great job of doing everything. Taking care of the car, communicating with us as far as things going on. And I congratulate that guy on what he did to the whole shop.
On the last question for drag racing, there's a placard on the back part of your trailer. Tell me about that placard.
It's my brother. He means a lot to me, and he's with me every race. He's with me every day, and it was so special to me for me to put that right there on my trailer. I know he's riding down the road with us. He's at the racetrack with us, and I was most important, he's living down, and right now, I bet he's smiling.
And that's, Jimmy and I talk about this. We spent a lot of time. I'm here with my man Jimmy Biggs. We spent a lot of time talking about this guy here.
Oh, hold on. DiSomma racing engines, man. I'm sorry.
DiSomma, watch out, Anthony. Congratulations, Anthony.
Anthony is a big help.
And please continue to chime in as we go.
I had to stop you right there. Anthony's, he's a big help. We communicate with Anthony, and as an engine builder, Anthony, I think every time the car makes a pass, my phone is ringing. He's calling me to see what's going on. And as a guy like that, man, you want guys like that around to worry about your program, and not just sell you a combo or an engine and just let you grow.
And I love this guy a lot because he's accessible. Fans all day long are walking up to this guy asking for autographs, asking for pictures, and he stops. He takes the time to connect with all of his fans. Such a great young man. Fletcher, can we move on to football?
Little football, little football.
Little football,
Just
little
a little
football.
bit,
Very
just a little
quick. All right, listen. My son out in San Diego has a question for you, okay? And it is Michael Bennett's addition to the team. Tell us, what is that going to do for the team?
It's great, you know, to bring a guy like Mike in, a guy that's been there, you know, a guy that's been around the league for a while, a guy that's seen a lot of things, and, you know, a talented guy like Mike. You know, Mike is a great guy. I'm looking forward to playing with him.
All right. So, I got to say, can we do one thing? Super Bowl champion Fletcher Cox, are you ready? Eagles! Will, that was for Will Vamela down in Townsend, Delaware. Fletcher Cox, thank you so much for having me on.
No problem.
Thank you very much for coming on my show. You are the best. Thank you so much.
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's a
Thank
pleasure,
you.
pleasure to know you. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Fletcher Cox right here. This is the limo guy chasing down positive guys like Fletcher Cox all around. Fletcher Cox.
I need a beer!
All right, guys, one more time. Right back over here again. Number one for me.